Hello Pisces, thank you so much for checking out my channel here at Reflexive Moon Tarot. I'm Sarah and I will be doing a general reading for you, channeling new moon vibes. So this new moon, the energy that I'm currently channeling is Sagittarius for sidereal, Capricorn for tropical. It's kind of moving through those two signs as the moon sort of shuts off like a laptop resetting, that type of energy. So what can we how can we reboot? What do we need to let go of? What do we need to get rid of? And what type of things are we hoping to make space for in this period of lunar renewal? Sagittarian energy is very independent, very sort of free thinking. They're quite the free spirits. They love to put their energy towards service. And with Capricorn, their energy is very grounded and centered in loving what it is that they do. So with that, Pisces, let's get into this reading for you. So what is the deal with the Pisces? We got the Lovers. It's coming out a couple times here. So Gemini energy, balancing your duality, masculine and feminine energy, or if there's, two sides to your personality that you find. This can also be, geez, self-love, self-care, loving who you are, and empowering your voice as well. Something's cut off your voice, perhaps. There's one side of you that's got some snake-like energy, The snake energy is medicine. It's powerful, but a snake is still a snake. And their bites can, well, they can fuck you right up. So, has your voice been royally messed with? How can you take responsibility for that? This could also be a choice in lovers that you need to make. Maybe someone's presenting you with a choice, me or them. Are you choosing you and your non-monogamous lifestyle, or are you going to continue some type of facade that's not, I would not recommend that, but either way, this moon is very significant for you. This energy that you renew. Crossing that, we have, the 5. So yeah, sneaky ways. Is this someone who's stolen from you that you are, are you dealing with a lover that's stolen from you? Are you robbing yourself of opportunities, being malicious with how you move through life? What the fuck are you doing? Feels heavy. And that's not just all, that's not all of you. It's just just some weirdness weird vibes that I'm picking up. And some type of truce, or just like a pact, even what's the word, with a white flag, there will be no white flags. There may be a white flag. So that's kind of white flags is kind of what's the word, not submitting, but I can't remember the word. When you forfeit in a battle, forfeit yourself, or I can't remember the word, it doesn't matter. We have the 5. So there really is no, it's it it was really like on an angle, legitimately on an angle. So like it's like the conflict is not, it's almost resolved but not quite. There's still like either bad taste in your mouth type of memory, but there's a situation where the bad was outweighing the good, and it's beginning to rectify itself, or this could mark the beginning of it rectifying itself, this situation where you've been robbed. And, you know, seek peace on some level. Because whoever robbed you can't hit, like, excuse me, they were out of their league and thinking that they could take you on. They were out of their league, or they just had no idea who they were messing with. And I don't mean in sense of you being like this sort of like powerful entity, Pisces, of someone messing with you. It's more of they were like messing with somebody that they had no clue did not deserve to be, like, did not need to be messed with. It's almost like they assumed that that whatever they were doing was justified, and it was not the case. 100%. They had no reason to have beef with you, is basically what I'm trying to say. Or you have no reason. It could be vice versa too. You may have no reason to feel like you got beef with them. Queen of Pentacles. So you are grounded. You know where you stand. You know where you stand, and you understand that sort of like lone wolf mentality of needing to feed yourself in order to be able to sort of like genuinely take care and nurture your offspring, or the ideas that you create, the people that you support. It's not about like this sort of like fiduciary type of relationship that is, you know, based on maternal instincts, like, because that can start to get very codependent. This is more just like the projects that you put your energy into, and there's like consent all around. We have got the Four of Wands. Oh, Swords, sorry. Within your past, you were not doing the work that you needed to do to retreat and do that sort of self-reflection, self-care type of energy work. It was almost like you were really just sort of doing an injustice to yourself on that level too. So let's see if we're done with that. Let's see how we are done with that, or what we need to do to be completely done with it. Queen of Swords. So sometimes acknowledging the harsh truth of the situation, whatever that is for you, Pisces, and doing it in a way that is centered in authentic forward movement, self-care, also like a dialectical way of, like a dialectical approach to moving forward. What are you learning from the shit? What are you learning? Page of Wands. Learning how to learn. Learning how to be disciplined in actualizing your goals, in setting goals, even like, never mind getting to a point where you are reaching your goals. Like, how do we set goals, and how do we learn how to set those goals in motion? Never mind the end point. How do we like get the beginning going in a way that is sustainable, that will get us to the end? That's serious. Like, that's huge. Like, there's a method to the madness when it comes to actualizing goals. It's not just about like throwing your energy out there, it being like the right time, the right way, like all that kind of stuff, and it just magically turning around and coming back to you. My bad, I hit the mic over there. But yeah. Learning how to effectively set goals, and knowing that you need to learn this. I feel like that is at the core of of that teaching of the Page of Wands. No, it's humility. There's a humbling component where you understand that you are still a student, and that's okay. Like, you can be a student at any age and stage of life. You know, we learn things all the time. And here people see you as being very conflicted. You're in a state of conflict in some type of way with regards to your goals, I would say. You're being challenged, and you know it's like you're kind of in the thick of it, in the thick of being in at the core of this challenge is like a huge sort of battle. Could be internal, it could also be external, like people are on you and against you, making things difficult for you, but also like how are you subscribing to their shit as well and allowing it to get the best of you. Like, warrior mode needs to be activated so that you can slay your way through the shit. And people see you slaying your way, but they also see that like you're in the thick of a fucking battle. So your biggest fear right now would be not being able to move forward through this, or it continuing or becoming like a hindrance of growth. And there's also like an element of forgetting what's sacred in this lack of forward movement. You know, it's like this plateau can be, it can look like complacency. It can look like just being numbed out to a point where like, you know, you can't connect with prayer, can't connect with the body and the energy flows. And, you know, it looks like, you know, forgetting, it's like, it looks like the sun energy being dimmed, basically, in a nutshell. And we're sort of in a spot right now where that is the case with the light that we have at night. So the light that's shining on us when we're in our dream time, right? It's on a reset. So hopefully it rectifies a few things when it gets turned back on. So there is a point where like you're not really going to do yourself some justice. I feel like whatever self-care mode you missed out on or you weren't paying attention to in the recent past, it's going to continue this imbalance if you don't sort of nip it in the bud. So there's keys that come through. There's like, what is the key to your success? Have you named that? What is your ultimate moment of satisfaction? How will you know how to recognize that? And we don't always know that. But generosity, philanthropy, giving of yourself to others. And who do you need to give back to? Who has helped you on your journey to success? And are you really even at a point where you are so successful that you can... So if you are not at that spot where you are successful and, you know, like your cycles are complete on that level, then you need to think about who you're going to give back to when you get to that point and make a commitment to yourself to do that. Not necessarily vocalize it to them because it gets weird. But also, if you're in a spot where you already are successful, where you've come a long way, where you're not really sort of conflicted anymore, even though other people see you as conflicted. That's right now, though. That's not in the future. Because the future, like, it's you nurturing your mind and moving yourself forward. But forward movement means that you need to also have a game plan, or that you need to, like, look back and start giving back what has been given to you. So if that's within your means, then do it. But if not, then like I feel like you need to incorporate in your goals Pisces, how to be able to effectively do that when you get to that stage. So with that, thank you so much for checking out my channel, and we will catch you again next time. Take care and bye for now.